Have you ever walked into a room only to pause and wonder, what was I looking for? Maybe someone's name is sitting right there on the very edge of your mind, but you just can't grasp it. If these moments sound familiar, you're certainly not alone, especially if you're in your 30s or beyond. The brain, our remarkable command center, changes as we age. That processing speed we once took for granted feels like it's slowing just a notch every year. And our memory, well, it could use a little extra help too. But here's the good news. So much of this isn't carved in stone. Science tells us that what you put on your fork has a profound impact on your mental sharpness, focus, and future resilience. Our food choices can be a defense mechanism, a source of strength, and even a fountain of renewal for our minds. Today, we're about to reveal nature's delicious secret weapons, the top 5 vegan foods that can help your brain to thrive, protect you from mental decline, and keep you feeling vibrant at any age. Let's embark on this tasty, fascinating journey and unlock how you can nourish not just your body, but your greatest asset, your mind. So, why does brain health matter so much after you hit the big 30? Well, entering your 30s isn't just about more life experience or new responsibilities. It's a time when your brain's needs quietly shift. Research tells us that brain volume actually begins to drop by about 5% each decade after the age of 30. That might sound surprising, but it's simply a normal part of aging, if a little concerning. Neurotransmitters such as dopamine, the chemical that helps you feel rewarded and motivated, and serotonin, which keeps your mood balanced, start to decline too. This means learning can feel tougher, focus can dip, and emotions may run higher or lower than they used to. Modern life throws additional challenges into the mix. Chronic stress from work, family, and the world around us piles on top of hidden environmental toxins and relentless screen time. Many people find themselves subsisting on processed, sugar-laden foods that may be convenient, but are no friends of your neurons. The outcome? A perfect storm for brain fog, forgetfulness, and emotional swings. But here's where the power of plants steps in. A nutrient-rich, plant-based diet isn't just great for your waistline or heart. It's a proven ally to your memory, mental speed, and long-term cognitive health. Why? It comes down to potent antioxidants, which shield your brain cells from damage, healthy fats that form the physical structure of your neurons, and fiber that supports steady blood sugar and a balanced gut-brain connection. The result is less inflammation, less cellular aging, and even the promotion of new brain cell growth. So if you've ever wondered what you could be eating to support clearer thinking and better memory, the answers are about to unfold. Let's dive into each of these top brain-boosting vegan foods and the fascinating science behind their impact. First up, walnuts, the omega-3 powerhouse for your brain. Have you ever noticed how a walnut, cracked open, looks like a mini brain? It's one of nature's most interesting coincidences, or maybe nature's way of sending a signal. Walnuts aren't just a crunchy snack, they're one of the most potent vegan sources of brain-loving nutrients around. Here's why they stand out. Walnuts are exceptionally rich in alpha-linolenic acid, known as ALA. This is a form of omega-3 fatty acid, a type of fat the brain simply can't function well without. Omega-3s actually form a major part of the structure of each brain cell, supporting healthy communication networks and flexible cell membranes. Plus, walnuts deliver a powerful punch of polyphenols and vitamin E, both types of antioxidants. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that cause cellular aging and inflammation, the kind that can speed up memory loss as we get older. But don't just take our word for it. Emerging research has found that people who eat walnuts regularly have better memory, improved learning skills, and even better moods compared to those who skip them. One long-term study tracked older adults who munched on walnuts over many years and found their brains aged more slowly. Some evidence even suggests regular walnut consumption can reduce the risk or slow the progression of Alzheimer's disease and other neurodegenerative disorders. How much do you need to reap the benefits? Just 1 ounce, a small handful of about 7 whole walnuts, delivers 2.5 grams of ALA omega-3s and a formidable dose of antioxidants. That's more than any other common nut. If you're looking to build brain resilience, it's a snack that truly delivers. Wondering how to use them in your daily routine? They're endlessly versatile. Snack on raw or toasted walnuts straight from the jar. Sprinkle a few chopped walnuts on your morning oatmeal, on top of salads with citrus and greens, or onto smoothie bowls for a satisfying crunch. Feeling creative? Blend walnuts into homemade pesto for a unique brain-boosting twist, or fold them quietly into banana bread or vegan brownies. One quick pro tip, because those precious oils in walnuts can spoil. That's called turning rancid. Keep your walnuts in the fridge or freezer. This way, every handful stays fresh, tasty, and full of nutrients. We move now to number 2 on our list, blueberries, the memory-enhancing superfruit. When you see a scoop of glossy blue-black blueberries, you're actually looking at a treasure trove of antioxidants, specifically anthocyanins, which give blueberries their iconic color. It turns out those anthocyanins can do something extraordinary. They can cross the blood-brain barrier, reaching your brain cells directly and offering protection where you need it most. Blueberries are also loaded with vitamin C, which helps fight oxidative stress, and manganese, a trace mineral important for brain energy production. These nutrients work synergistically. Anthocyanins in particular improve the flow of information between brain cells, boost neuroplasticity, which means your ability to learn and adapt, and slow down the natural cognitive aging process. The science behind blueberries is exciting. Several large studies now show that adults who consume more blueberries enjoy slower cognitive decline and sharper memory. In fact, regularly eating just 1 cup of blueberries a day can delay brain aging by up to 2.5 years. That's a simple, delicious step with dramatic results over the course of your life. Blueberries are as easy to add to your routine as they are tasty. Toss them into a smoothie for a breakfast burst of flavor. Sprinkle them over oatmeal, cereal, or yogurt alternatives. Add them to spinach salads with walnuts for a double brain boost, or simply keep a bowl in your fridge for a snack. Here's a secret. Frozen blueberries are just as nutritious as fresh, so you never have to worry about seasonality or spoilage. Feeling adventurous? Make a quick blueberry chia jam. Simmer blueberries with chia seeds and a splash of maple syrup for a spreadable, brain-loving treat that goes perfectly on whole grain toast, or stir it into oats. And new, for a true green giant, number 3 is broccoli, the vitamin K and choline champion. Broccoli often gets pigeonholed as a food for kids or dieters, but it's truly a nutritional hero for healthy adults, and especially for your brain. Why does broccoli stand out? It's packed with vitamin K, an essential nutrient for constructing the myelin sheaths that wrap and protect your neurons. In simple terms, vitamin K helps keep your brain cell membranes supple and strong, making communication between cells faster and less prone to damage. Broccoli is also a rare plant source of choline, a nutrient critical for producing acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter that governs memory and learning. Another star compound in broccoli is sulforaphane, an impressive anti-inflammatory that switches on the genes responsible for repairing damage and reducing free radical attacks within your brain. Studies consistently show that people who get more vitamin K in their diets tend to score higher on memory tests. Meanwhile, choline keeps your mind focused, and sulforaphane can fight the inflammation linked to cognitive decline and mood imbalances. How best to enjoy broccoli while keeping its fragile nutrients intact? Steam or microwave those florets for just 3 to 4 minutes. Not too long, or the nutrients will start to break down. You can also blend raw broccoli into bright green pestos, use it in smoothies for a thicker texture, or run it through a food processor for broccoli rice. For a quick and vibrant side, toss broccoli with olive oil, salt, and pepper, then roast briefly at high heat. One of the tastiest tricks is to team broccoli with walnuts, bringing together omega-3s and anti-inflammatory nutrients for a brain-boosting combo no supplement can match. Fourth, let's turn to a humble yet mighty seed. Pumpkin seeds, nature's zinc-rich brain fuel. You might think of pumpkin seeds, sometimes called pepitas, as just a holiday snack, but these little kernels are dense with minerals that directly power your mind. Among their superstar nutrients, zinc, which is essential for sending signals between neurons and sharpening both memory and focus. Zinc deficiency, which is surprisingly common in adults, is associated with poor attention and weak memory. Pumpkin seeds also provide big doses of magnesium, which soothes an excitable nervous system and supports mental clarity, especially important as stress responses tend to ramp up in adulthood. Copper, another micronutrient in pumpkin seeds, helps maintain strong neural circuits that allow for fluid thought and memory. Studies show that even a mild deficiency in zinc or magnesium can quickly impair cognitive performance and make it harder to learn new things or remember old facts. But the fix is simple. Make pumpkin seeds a regular part of your diet. These seeds are remarkably versatile. Stir a handful of raw pumpkin seeds into a smoothie or toss them atop a leafy salad for crunch and staying power. Combine them with a few pieces of quality dark chocolate for a satisfying afternoon snack that feeds both your taste buds and your neurons. Or simply lightly toast them in a dry skillet with a sprinkle of sea salt. Delicious, quick, and deeply satisfying. Just a quarter cup provides almost 20% of your daily zinc needs. Small effort, huge reward. Finally, at number 5, we celebrate the dark, leafy greens, especially spinach, the unsung heroes of brain health. Spinach and greens like kale, Swiss chard, and arugula may not shout for your attention, but they're some of the most nutrient-rich foods available, offering the brain protection that's both broad and deep. What makes spinach so powerful? It's brimming with folate, a B vitamin essential for synthesizing neurotransmitters and helping your body create and repair new brain cells. Spinach also contains high levels of vitamin K, further strengthening brain cell membranes, as well as antioxidants like lutein and beta-carotene that help guard your neurons from relentless oxidative stress. The research is nothing short of eye-opening. Studies involving thousands of adults show that just 1 to 2 servings of leafy greens daily can result in cognitive abilities typically seen in people 11 years younger. The folate in spinach shores up DNA and helps your brain cells recover from the wear and tear of daily life, while vitamin K and other antioxidants eliminate the brain fog and memory deficits that can creep up after 30. Adding spinach to your meals couldn't be easier. Use it as a fresh bed for salads, blending seamlessly with berries, nuts, and seeds. Spinach blends beautifully into green smoothies, raw or lightly steamed for a morning kickstart, or quickly saute spinach in a splash of olive oil and garlic for a vibrant side dish ready in minutes. Try using large spinach leaves as wraps, filled with hummus and fresh veggies, or stir chopped greens into soups and stews for a nutritional boost. For best results, rotate between raw and cooked greens to absorb the broadest spectrum of nutrients. Squeezing a little lemon over cooked greens not only brightens flavor, but boosts the absorption of plant-based iron. A win for energy as well as cognition. Now, here's one more secret. Combining these foods isn't just convenient, it's scientifically powerful. The synergy between them amplifies their impact, protecting your mind and supporting sharper thinking long term. For instance, pairing walnuts with spinach blends omega-3s and antioxidants, forming a shield around your neurons. Mix blueberries with arugula, and you combine flavonoids and natural nitrates that support good blood flow to critical brain regions. Let's bring it all together with a sample daily meal plan that will leave both your brain and your taste buds happy. Start your breakfast with a blueberry chia pudding mixed with a handful of walnuts and a sprinkle of turmeric for an anti-inflammatory punch. For lunch, create a spinach salad topped with blueberries, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and a zesty turmeric lemon dressing. For a smart, satisfying snack, munch on a small bowl of walnuts and fresh or frozen blueberries. Dinner can be as simple as a hearty chickpea curry simmered with spinach, turmeric, and aromatic spices, served over brown rice. And for dessert, try a slice of vegan banana bread studded with walnuts and chia seeds, the perfect brain-boosting treat to end your day. But it's not just about what you eat on a single day. Lasting change comes from small, consistent steps. Even if you add just 1 or 2 of these brain foods into your weekly routine, you'll be investing in your mental clarity, focus, and resilience for years to come. And remember, everyone's path is different. There's no single roadmap for better brain health. The most important thing is to start where you are and build from there. So now it's your turn. Think about which of these delicious foods excites you the most. There are so many ways to enjoy them: raw, roasted, blended, baked, and so many combinations to try. If you've already made these plants a staple, pay attention to the changes in your own thinking, memory, and mood. You might notice greater concentration at work, sharper recall for names and details, or just a pleasant lift in your day-to-day outlook. Let's keep the conversation going. Share your favorite recipes and snack ideas that pack in these 5 brain-boosting foods. Have you come up with your own creative ways to blend walnuts, blueberries, broccoli, pumpkin seeds, and spinach into your meals? Drop your ideas and experiences in the comments. Maybe you have a friend or family member who's been struggling with focus. Tag them and help share this knowledge. Together, we can kick off a brain-boosting revolution, one that starts in our kitchens, builds momentum at our tables, and spreads out into sharper, brighter, more creative lives. Remember, your brain isn't just your past, it's your future. Every healthy meal you make is a step toward a longer, clearer, and more vibrant life. Let's make every bite count, and let's do it with joy, creativity, and community. To recap, the journey to lasting brain health is straightforward, delicious, and naturally rewarding. Walnuts offer brain-building omega-3s and antioxidants, while blueberries support memory with their powerful anthocyanins. Broccoli brings the synergy of vitamin K, choline, and sulforaphane, all vital for quick thinking and lifelong focus. Pumpkin seeds supply essential minerals like zinc and magnesium, keeping your neurons firing smoothly. And finally, spinach and dark leafy greens are packed with folate and antioxidants that keep your mind as youthful and resilient as possible. You don't need complicated supplements or restrictive routines. All you need is a rainbow of plant-based, brain-loving foods added into your week. Simple steps with outsized rewards. Whether you're whipping up a colorful salad, blending a smoothie, or roasting veggies for dinner, every choice is an act of self-care and future investment. So go ahead, take a closer look at those walnuts, reach for the blueberries, pile on the greens, toast up some pumpkin seeds, and never underestimate the humble power of broccoli. The future is bright, your mind is worth protecting, and every meal is a delicious opportunity to build your best self one brain-healthy bite at a time. Thank you for joining on this journey through the top brain-boosting vegan foods for life after 30. Here's to sharper thoughts, stronger memories, and vibrant plant-powered health at every age.